Peace, Lovies. It's Blissfully Mindful back at you with another Blissful Chit Chat. This week we are chatting it up about 6 zero waste hacks. So stay tuned.
You're my caffeine in the morning. Got me feeling like I'm on top of the world.
All right, we are back getting into some zero waste hacks. So if you all aren't familiar with zero waste, I'm sure you are by now because it's pretty much trending. But so as a result of the China bans, which are the bans on waste being sent to their country, because that's what most of the countries were doing. They were sending all of their waste to China and China would dispose of it. But now there are bans and China is like, no, we don't want your waste anymore. You have to figure it out for yourself. So that's where we are. So now the landfills are just getting overrun with all this waste. And so the zero waste train, the zero waste trends were birthed from the need to eliminate all this waste and definitely to, if anything, limit it to something a lot less than what it is right now, because there are trillions and trillions of tons of waste everywhere. So we have to come up with ways to eliminate that problem and, get rid of it. So I want also to do this video because I feel like, in order to be blissfully mindful, we need to have our environment be conducive to that. So I want to focus on this because this is something that's kind of a big deal for me. I've been really into this whole zero waste thing. And so I wanted to share some of my finds, some of the stuff that I've started to do my part in terms of, accommodating the zero waste, because I definitely, especially as a plant-based person, I just feel like it's really important to preserve our environment as best we can. And as, just being responsible as a human, I feel like it's something we should do. So that's why I kind of took this on as well. And I just want to share some of the things that I've been doing to do my part in terms of zero waste. So the first one is composting. This one is super easy. All of those biodegradable food items and whatnot that you have in your house and that you ultimately get rid of by just putting in the regular trash that goes to the landfills. Well, you can make your own compost, and they have, oh my goodness, the most fabulous kitchen ones now that you can get. And I've seen tons of them on Amazon, but super fab. Okay. Honestly, make your kitchen look like hot. Okay. But yeah, I just put that on banana peels and whatever, all that, any peels from all your food and just food that you discard that is biodegradable. You pop it in the compost. And nowadays there are several grocery stores and definitely all the health food stores have compost that you can drop it off there. So that's a good one. Next up, oh my goodness, these awesome food huggers. Okay, talk about not wasting. So these food huggers are adorbs. First of all, they come in all these different sizes, and these food huggers preserve your food so your food doesn't go bad so fast, because you know how much vegetables and fruit you may waste. But these food huggers, they definitely extend their life and they won't go bad so quickly in your fridge, so that they do come to the point we have to compost them, but it just helps it last a little longer so you can get more use out of your fruits, fresh produce. Next up, these reusable produce bags. Oh my goodness. So I love these. You all probably have been seeing people carry these, but it's better than the single-use plastic bags that are in the store, because those end up in the landfills and again, waste, and it takes years and decades for it to degrade. Whereas these, you use them over and over and over and over. You can just keep using these over again. They're like this thin mesh, and they're super easy. You pop them in your purse when you go grocery shopping and then just use them. And then here it is, you're not contributing to more waste, more of those little plastic bags that end up in the ocean, end up in the rivers and the landfills, and just polluting our planet. So yeah, I love these. They're super inexpensive. And again, you've probably been seeing people in the stores with these anyway, because more and more people are starting to feel like take on the responsibility of this zero waste trend that we are all kind of on. And hopefully you all give it a try too. I'll try to link some of these in the description box below. But yeah, these, I love these. Love them. And you can scan through them too at the scanner. And then next, you definitely want to get your start to get biodegradable dinnerware and just products, period. So, for instance, like this coconut shell bowl, they, instead of discarding all those coconut shells for all that coconut milk and coconut oil and just all these coconut products that we want, if those end up at the landfill, it takes forever for those coconut shells to degrade. So instead of just discarding those into the landfill, now they are making bowls out of them. And I have some, oh my gosh, they're so adorbs. But that's just one way. There are so many biodegradable, instead of single use or plastic, instead of all of that crap that ends up at the landfill taking 100 lifetimes to degrade, you can reuse these things, repurpose them into something that is, it's fabulous, and it's helping with zero waste, and it's not ending up at the landfill. So love these. You can, they make good Instagram pictures. I mean, they just serve like so many purposes as far as I'm concerned, aside from just something you can eat on and zero waste. I mean, they're fab. And there's just all types. You can get these disposable cutlery sets. They're just so many, but they're biodegradable, they're earth friendly, they're natural. The bamboo is especially good because it is sustainable. It doesn't, well, bamboo, I don't know if you all know, but it replenishes itself, so we don't have to do anything. So when we use the bamboo, it grows back. We don't have to seed to make it go do that again. It does it all on its own. So on top of getting biodegradable, get sustainable. That's another zero waste hack. Definitely sustainable. Things that are sustainable are really good for the environment. They're really good for us. Now they have the wooden and the bamboo cutlery. So like when you have your little dinner parties, and you've probably been seeing these at your restaurants, at your takeout restaurants, because a lot of them are starting to also take on this responsibility and stop using all this plastic and all this single-use stuff that once you use it, you throw it out. Now you can use it over and over again. Or it's biodegradable, either way. So also get yourself, instead of, I know we all love us some fresh fruit. However, it goes bad fast. And a lot of times we waste it and it just goes bad. And here it is. Now we've wasted food and there's just yet more stuff ending up on landfills, or it's just waste, it's just wasted food. I mean, everyone doesn't just have all this food the way we do that we just waste, but getting dried or dehydrated fruit is another zero waste hack, because obviously this lasts way longer than if you get fresh fruit. You can get you some dehydrated bananas, apples, oranges. I mean, pretty much everything, pineapple, all of them come in that form. So definitely try that. Also, next up is packaging. Oh my goodness, so important. Lots and lots of companies are getting on the bandwagon with this and getting sustainable, biodegradable packaging, because that is so important. There's so much packaging that is made of plastic, and again, that ends up at the landfills and it just sits there for hundreds of years. You know what I mean? It's just sitting there way too long, way longer than we're even on this planet, okay, in a lifetime. And it's just not making it good for the next generation. So yes, if you want to support zero waste, then you can do that by using your dollars, to take a stand and only going with companies that have biodegradable, sustainable packaging. That definitely is, that's a clear stand on where you are with things, and it's making the companies do something. It's making them be more responsible. So those are the 6 zero waste hacks that I have for you that I have been implementing in my own life. If you all like this, definitely hit that like button, because I will know that you really enjoy this, and I'll share some more with you, because honey, this list of zero waste hacks is not just here, with these 6 things. There are so many other things. So anyway, if you have not already done so, hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so that you know when I post these videos. I love doing this. Also, follow me over on Instagram at blissfully.mindful. Head over after that to my blog at blissfullymindful.life. I have tons of blissfully fun, inspirational things over there that are not on my YouTube channel that you definitely want to get on board with and follow, and just know when I post it. I love you all so much. I will see you all next time. Sunflower smooches, peace and love. Mwah.